Good day, and welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Bluetooth. Today we shall be discussing pit bulls. Are humans the real animals? I will be joined today by Ms. Paula Pretorius, Mr. Clinton Peterson, and Ms. Felicia Pieterse. Our argument will be as follows. I will be arguing about the labels that are put on pit bulls as a dangerous breed. Then we will have Ms. Paula Pretorius speaking about dog fighting and the influences it has on pit bulls. Then thirdly, we will be having Clinton Peterson speaking about other forms of pit bull abuse. And lastly, Felicia Pieterse will be finishing us off with a few success stories of pit bulls. Onwards to our first issue at hand. The labels surrounding pit bulls. Murder dog. Murder dog? Really? According to Peter, in the last 10 years, not even 1,000 people were killed by pit bulls. Not even 1,000. You have a better chance of dying from a cow attack than from a pit bull attack. We don't see cows being called murderous beasts. Why should these loving dogs? This label shouldn't be there. And that will be demonstrated by our next three speakers. Please, I beg you. Who are the real animals here?
Pit bulls are known for competing in dogfights. They are used because of their natural strong build. Humans label pit bulls as vicious animals because of what pit bulls do to other dogs in the fighting. But whose fault is it that the pit bulls have to fight for their lives? I'm going to go a little deeper into dogfighting and how it works. Dogfighting is a type of blood sport generally defined as two game dogs against one another in a ring or pit for the entertainment of the spectators. These fights usually last until one dog is declared a winner, which occurs when one dog fails to scratch, one dog dies, or one dog jumps out of the pit. The loser, if not killed in the fight, is typically killed by the owner through beatings, a gun, or torture. There are different types of training that the owners of the dogs do. To enhance aggressiveness, the animals are frequently beaten and antagonized. They may also be starved. As part of training, handlers will take cats or rabbits, often stolen, and use these animals as bait. These bait animals are tied up while the dog is restrained, or they put in a small enclosure with the dog. The dogs are also tied up with heavy chains, and this helps the dog to build up a strength. After all these facts, we can all see that dogs are not vicious for no reason. A dog will only react in a certain way if it feels threatened or has to defend itself. Pit bulls are not to blame for being vicious animals. The humans that use pit bulls as fighting dogs are to blame for these dogs being vicious.
Hey guys, Clint Peterson here. Today I'm going to talk about the different forms of abuse against dogs. The most common form of abuse against dogs is dog fights, also known as blood sports that Paula just talked about a few moments ago. Secondly, humans tend not to feed their dogs, resulting in a dog becoming malnourished. Therefore, the dogs become skinnier and its hair falls out. Another form of abuse against pit bulls is neglectancy. Dog owners don't make any effort to find out how severe dog injuries are, especially after dog fights. And the one that angers me the most is when dog owners use their dogs as human punching bags to relieve their own stress, which is no way to treat a life companion.
There are plenty of misconceptions and stereotypes about pit bulls, and it seems like every other day there is a story in the news about a pit bull gone bad. But amongst all this negativity, Here are some positive stories. Justin Becker was taken off guard when a burglar passing as a delivery worker tried to enter his home. The attacker caught him off guard and he had a gun on him. That's when Kilo, Justin's pit bull, sprang into action and attacked the burglar, and he saved his owner's life. Another story is the one of a pit bull named Baby. During the night, a fire burst out and the fire was all over the place while Baby's owner was asleep. So he sprang on the bed and he waked his owners, and that is how Baby saved his owners' lives. I can go on all day about all these positive stories. That's why I believe when raised in a very friendly environment with lots of love, pit bulls can do some amazing things. There is so many remarkable stories about pit bulls who saved their owners' lives. People should really stop with all this negativity about pit bulls. They are all just seeking love.